Hello, everyone. This is Lolo Adam, and I'm thrilled to have you here with me today on Wisdom Thought. Whether this is your first time joining us, or you're a returning friend or family member, welcome to this journey of discovering God's wisdom for everyday life. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your life is spinning out of control? Like you're constantly reacting to problems instead of preventing them? Maybe your finances are a mess because of impulse purchases, or your relationships are strained because you keep saying things you don't mean. Perhaps you're exhausted from jumping into commitments without thinking them through first. What if I told you there's one biblical principle that could bring balance to all these areas? One practice that could transform chaos into peace, regret into confidence, and stress into stability? That principle is prudence. And today, we're going to discover how cultivating it can revolutionize your entire life. Before we go further, if you found value in this message, please hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss our teachings. Your support helps us reach more people with God's truth. Thank you. Now, here's what makes today's message special. I'm going to reveal 3 powerful areas where prudence creates immediate balance in your life areas you deal with every single day. And if you stay until the very end, I'll share a 24-hour prudence challenge that can start changing your life tomorrow morning. Trust me, you don't want to miss this practical tool. So stay with me. It's going to be worth every minute. What exactly is prudence? Proverbs 14:15 says, "The simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps." Notice that word. Steps. Not just one big decision, but every step you take. Prudence is the art of thinking before moving, planning before committing, and considering consequences before acting. But here's what prudence is not. It's not overthinking everything until you're paralyzed. It's not living in fear of making mistakes. It's not being so careful that you never take any action at all. True prudence is confident. Wisdom is knowing when to pause, when to proceed, and when to pivot. 3 ways prudence brings balance. Let me show you 3 powerful ways prudence creates balance in your daily life. First, financial balance. Think about Ruth. Every month, she wondered where her money went. Coffee here, online shopping there, subscription services she forgot about, it all added up. She was living paycheck to paycheck, always stressed. Then she discovered Proverbs 21:5. The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. Ruth decided to pause before every purchase. She asked herself, do I need this or just want it? She started tracking her spending. Within 3 months, she had saved enough for an emergency fund. The chaos became calm, all because she gave thought to her financial steps. Second, emotional balance. Consider Marcus. He was known as the guy with a short fuse. Someone cut him off in traffic? Road rage. Coworker made a sarcastic comment? Angry email sent. His reactions were destroying his relationships and his reputation. But Proverbs 19:11 challenged him. A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. Marcus started practicing a simple rule. Wait 10 seconds before responding to anything that triggered him. That tiny pause changed everything. He stopped creating conflicts. His relationships improved. His stress decreased. Emotional balance came from prudent responses. Third, relational balance. Here's Susan's story. She was everyone's yes person. Every request, every invitation, every favor, she said yes to everything. She thought she was being kind, but she was drowning. No time for family, no time for rest, no energy for what truly mattered. Proverbs 4:26 spoke to her heart. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet and be steadfast in all your ways. Susan realized prudence meant knowing when to say no. She started evaluating each commitment. Does this align with my priorities and God's purpose for me? She learned that protecting her peace wasn't selfish, it was wise. Balance returned when she gave thought to her commitments. The secret to sustainable change. Here's what I've discovered after years of studying Proverbs. Prudence isn't just about avoiding mistakes, it's about creating margin in your life. Margin to breathe, margin to think, margin to pray, margin to hear God's voice before the world's noise drowns you out. When you cultivate prudence, you stop living in survival mode and start living with intention. You move from constantly putting out fires to preventing them in the first place. That's what balance really is, not perfection, but purposeful living. Your next step. As we close, remember this. Every area of your life, your money, your emotions, your time, your relationships improves when you pause and give thought to your steps. Prudence is the bridge between where you are and the balanced life you desire. Now, here's the 24-hour challenge I promised. Tomorrow, before making any significant decision, whether it's a purchase, a conversation, or a commitment, pause for just 30 seconds. In those 30 seconds, ask yourself 3 questions. What are the consequences? Have I prayed about this? Is this honoring to God? Just 30 seconds. Try it for 24 hours and watch what happens. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Which area of your life needs the most balance right now? Your finances, your emotions, or your relationships? And what's one small, prudent step you could take today to start creating that balance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Thank you for joining me today on Wisdom Thought. Remember, a balanced life doesn't happen by accident. It's cultivated through prudence, one thoughtful step at a time. Until next time, may God's wisdom guide every decision you make. Stay patient, stay prudent, and stay wise. God bless you.